The podcast you are listening to of Holmberg's Morning Sickness is brought to you by my friends at Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale. Meet, mesquite, repeat. Trust me on this one. You've had barbecue before, but you haven't had it this good. Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale, ericsfamilybbq.com.
Eric's Family Barbecue has arrived and is simply the best barbecue in Arizona. Come satisfy your taste buds with meats that are smoked over mesquite wood and sides that are made with fresh ingredients and tons of love. They have the best, juiciest brisket, pulled pork, rib sausage, turkey, or everyone's favorite, the Pitmaster sampler that includes all the meat and 4 sides. Mac and cheese, potato salad, coleslaw, corn, or beans. Yum! And for dessert, try some creamy banana pudding. Amazing! Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale. Meat, mesquite, repeat. Make the trip. You won't be sorry. Dine in or take it to go. Go to ericsfamilybbq.com for more info.
Holmberg's Morning Sickness.
There you go. Thank you, Silence the Voice. Off we go for a Thursday morning. All the emails that I'm getting from people who were there last night, people who showed up and said, I adopted a dog from the Humane Society, and then pictures of their dogs, and then so many of them that have done the pick of the litter that we do with Lost Our Home Pet Rescue. They came by, and I got to see the dogs that I do my little videos with on Thursdays, and we put them up there, and they have forever homes. It's just a great thing. In the end, it's all for those dogs and cats. And Humane Society is an awesome partner. And then seeing all you people that are doing your best to empty those shelters and do it, it warms the cockles. And I like a good set of warm cockles. I don't know what they are, but I like them when they're warm. Robert says, just want to say your Cha-Ching Chavez adult beverage is outstanding. I wasn't able to hang around long last night. Picked up a case, enjoyed a few at home. Four Peaks makes that process so easy of picking up my case, and the pint glass was streamlined and quick. And thanks again for supporting the Humane Society. Also, thanks for the entertainment. All the best, crew. Robert Charbonneau. Yeah, Four Peaks needs a big pat on the back, too, because, man, do they run a tight ship. That thing is smooth. We do a ton of events and things like that. Nothing, I think, is as easy as when we head down to one of their deals.
When in doubt, just go to the back room. You'll get things done.
Everything will happen back there. Yeah, that's the best place to be. But, yeah, it was pretty great. So it's great to have them as partners, too. And they're also dog-friendly super fans. So, like, Zach and the gang up there are all like...
Oh, Zach was taking pictures of the puppies, sending them to his girlfriend. I'm like, you can't do that again, can you?
Zach does that every time. He gets almost every time. Vader, who was there last night, said, look, we've got some misconstrued Italian here. I didn't say that you C-blocked me. Bert's just bad at reading as Brady is. What I said was, I was going to close, but I saw her give you that dog biscuit out of her pocket, and that was there all night. I decided to just befriend a fellow ghoul because it was weird, and after she started to ogle you with dog treats, I knew I didn't stand a chance because you got the typical black abs. She was cute. I'm not going to lie, super cool.
Then you weren't in closing, Vader. You were in escrow.
What you weren't even in escrow.
You weren't even there.
You were just a looky-loo.
Yeah.
You just drove by a house and said,
window shopping.
That one might be for sale.
Yeah, Vader the gift. Yeah. Unbelievable.
No fighting with Vader.
Oh, he said it last night.
Vader's awesome, but he's hilarious. He's going to close to me. And I do think that when someone hands you a dog treat, they're telling you to go away. Like she gave me a dog treat. I was like, oh, I should leave. This is not a thing. If I give you this, here's a dog treat. Oh, for your dogs, of course. Right.
You're kidding? Vader would have killed to have a dog treat from her last night.
Any girl giving Vader
the rose.
I took a bite of it because I'm like, am I supposed to eat this? And they're like, oh, gross. I'm like, well, it's just this dog treat out of your pocket. I don't know what you're supposed to do with that. As a human being, that's just an odd transaction. It wasn't in a pack. It was a solo, individual dog treat. She just happened to have on her. It was odd. And then Dakota Neal Headley sent over pictures this morning of her dog that she adopted. It's just great. It's just awesome.
Seeing the puppies from Christmas that Rocky got.
Yeah, the last event we had.
Awesome. St. Bernard.
Whatever
mix.
Those, I don't know what they are, but they're gorgeous. And they the puppies that we got adopted out last November rolled in, and they're, 80 pounds now. So they were tiny. It was just awesome.
With their mentor, Burko.
Yeah. Oh,
the golden doodle.
The golden doodle that was there. They're the best. That and it's just cool to see that all these, so much happiness in that. By the way, happiness came from Curtis yesterday with you, Bray. He says, drunk guy next to me and my girlfriend started to speak gibberish about the Olympics while looking like he just climbed out of a closet dumpster in Tempe, or the closest dumpster. Sorry. He did say closet. Next thing you know, Brady comes up and continues the Vortex talk. of death and twist the conversation with this weirdo into the sushi brokers. And quote unquote said, "Geez, I ate so much yellowtail tomorrow, I think a fin's going to come out of my butt." I was looking for a way out, John. I was looking for a way out of that conversation to begin with, and I applaud you, Bogan, for giving me an exit, because that's all I needed to hear. The beer's fantastic. Great event, Curtis. You went over and you continued a death spiral conversation with a guy.
And spun it?
Well, no, you basically you C-blocked in a good way. Yeah. You got in between a guy and this.
They're sitting at the bar. I thought they were together. I didn't.
He wanted them out, and you started to chat with them about fins coming out of your ass. And he's like, "Okay, now's our chance to escape. The lunatics are talking." Brady came over and said something silly. "I ate so much yellowtail, I thought a fin come out of my butt." The Olympics. I'm covered in leeches. I'm going to let you two finish this conversation, but it was pretty great. Yeah, so we got a lot of good out of that last night, and then we got this going on. So, dear John, I had a practice round for the Heat Stroke Open scheduled for this Friday. No work. Kids in school. Wife is at a doctor's appointment. Friday's going to be perfect. And one of your little unwashed ghouls or Brady's anti-vax Trump 2024 Mormon neighbors in Gilbert sent their turd kid to school, exposed my sweet angel to COVID-19. And now because my kid may or may not have been exposed to the COVID, they quarantined the whole goddamn classroom for 5 days. Can't go back to class until at soon as Tuesday. So I have to watch my 6-year-old stare at a computer instead of drinking beers with my friends at 10 o'clock on a golf course. Happy COVID, too. I hope that the 7th annual, and that only happens every 3 years intermittently, Heat Stroke Open stays on, but I'm figuring that these same idiots that are causing me to miss practice are going to screw this whole thing up. This is what everybody's thinking right now. Everything you got planned is kind of like tentative. It's like, So, there you go.
Vaccinated.
Yeah, well, even if you are, you got the exposure.
Yeah, I know.
You got it because you got to protect the ones who aren't. I got an email from a guy that said, "What happened to natural immunity? Don't we use natural immunity anymore to fight disease?" No, we haven't for years. There's not been natural immunity for years. We have some natural immunity to things, but when it gets out of hand, every single one of us runs to a doctor and doesn't do natural immunity at all. We get medicine.
What happened to it is kicking our ass right now.
Well, beyond that, you get all sorts of things. That the drugstore is filled with things that make it so your immunity isn't natural anymore.
Your natural immunity until you were about 13 was boosted by about a dozen shots.
Exactly. You got it like right away.
So you got great immunity because of all those shots.
We haven't had natural immunity in forever. And the ones who do are scary people that, the anti-vax world, that if kids get sick and whatever else, everybody loses their mind. So we haven't had natural immunity in forever. I'm all for testing the waters on natural immunity. When it stops working, something. Aspirin is an immediate thing to say, we're no longer going to go natural with this. We're not fighting this off naturally. Let's thin the bloodstream a little bit and see if we can get these pulsing messes out of my forehead. Yeah, look, you're right. If it was the year 7, we'd be going natural immunity, but we figured some things out. I'm not saying you have to get the vaccine, but I'm saying I'll be damned if I'm going to lock up because people refuse to do it. And I think that's what the problem's coming. When Delta plus Omega Lambda 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 Omega Mu comes out.
Look out.
I'm going to go outside.
We are Omega Mu.
You can still get it.
Yeah, but I ain't going to die from it. That's the difference. It's just silly. So, yeah, I don't know what's going to go on. But if you guys look, if you're just going to be so stubborn that you're going to watch this whole thing go and start screaming at the government that but meanwhile we have to do things different again and we lose this Heat Stroke Open in a couple of weeks, I'm going to start swinging. I'm going to start swinging, buddy.
Aren't you the one who just opened the door to that, though?
Oh, yeah, no, I know it's going to shut down. There's no way this thing goes off. All the stuff we talk, like Faster Pussycat's going to be the last thing I do.
You want that to be the last thing
that's going to be it. That's going to be the last.
That'd be
it's
perfect.
Tonight, and it's going to be the last thing I do. Me and John Gordon are going to be staring at each other, and this is the last public event.
Got your number off the bathroom.
This is the greatest concert I've ever been to, bro. It's the best. And I decided it was about time I made the call. I can't wait till they do House of Pain, brother. You think they'll make that announcement on their encore song? And one last thing. This is the last song of the year.
They might do Donna Summer's last.
We're closing down.
You think Marquis comes on? I hope you enjoyed Faster Pussycat. Before the encore, just announced, no one's going to be allowed to do anything ever again. This is it for you. Yeah, that'll be it. That would be a perfect ending, a bookend to my life. And then he saw Faster Pussycat and he died. I mean, that would be like my epitaph should say, at least I got to see Pussycat one more time. By the way, tonight's Faster Pussycat show that I will be attending with the great John Gordon and probably Chris Catero. I don't know if you guys want to go.
We've got tickets in the other room
let's
from
do
that
this.
band.
Let's do this.
That opening band.
Oh, is that the opening band that dropped those off?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. My buddy Rick wanted to go. He's heading in.
We got extra tickets.
How many?
Oh, I don't know. They give us like 5, 6.
Oh, okay. Good. I will, after tonight, have seen Faster Pussycat 5 times. I have to hold the record.
I don't think you've never admitted that before.
I have to hold the record. I saw him twice in one day. Back in 1989 on my 17th birthday. In fact, that's what my friends got me, was tickets to Motley Crue, Lita Ford, Faster Pussycat. Faster Pussycat opened up for the whole deal out there at Compton Terrace.
Was that the one with the glowing letters on the shirt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had hypercolor shirt?
Oh, yeah. It was a Faster Pussycat glow shirt. And I saw them there. And then they opened up for Crue. And I'd seen them once before that at the Ballroom. I think that's what it was called back then. And then after the Motley Crue show, if you had a ticket, you could go over to the Devil House, if I remember right, and see Faster Pussycat again. And I did that.
They did 2 shows in a night?
Same night. That's pretty impressive. Opened up for Crue, and then went and had a Coke party over at the Devil House in Tempe. And they were terrible, especially bad at that. And then I saw them again at the hair festival thing a few years after that, just as a joke with my friend Adam. And that was 4. This will be 5.
What was the one you got the money back from?
That was Ricky Rackman with his thing, Partners in Grime.
That's right, yeah.
Which was a charity event. But they did it was a rehearsal. It was 2 dudes from Rat, guy from Cinderella, Ricky Rackman, and then I think Tammy Down was there from Faster
$9.62.
Yeah, it was $9.60, and I wanted my money back, and I made Ricky Rackman give it back to me to give me a nickels. But they went up and they played like half of every song, and the only song they knew was Suffragette City, and they played that 3 times. Like, this is awful. We are partners in grime. You guys are terrible.
Suffragette.
Yeah, it was great. And we're like, ooh, they're killing this one. Jet, ooh, major. And they're like, okay, we got this one. What do you guys got next? What do you want to do? And then they started to play, like, if I remember, it was Interstate Love Song. Got about a third of the way through that before the guy's like, I don't know any more of this one. Okay, it's pretty new. And, yeah, it was awful. So then 15 years later, Ricky Rackman comes in. I want my money back for that show. It was for charity. I'm like, I don't care. I hope everyone in that charity got sick and died, because if you guys were the reason why it was going to live, it didn't need to be a charity. Even if it was for, like, childhood cancer and stuff, I'm like, those kids didn't need to grow up in a world with pig. Partners in Grime was terrible. I'm glad. I wished I had childhood cancer watching you guys, because I knew I wouldn't last long enough to see this thing go any further.
So he came down here to the station. You got your money back from him?
Oh, yeah.
He came down as a guest, and I gave him some heat, and he heard me talking about it, and he went and got a bag of nickels for $9.60 and gave it back to me. And I took it, too. I was like, good. It was a nice little exchange there, but Ricky was terrible. But I seen the Pussycat 4 times and tonight.
Pussy,
That has to be how they open, right?
Of course it is. They're going to play that 100 times.
Pussy cat. Will they do any covers?
I don't know. I don't care. All I want is the House of Pain.
What if they do a Lupa?
And I'm going to sing just like the terrible lead singer.
They
Best
do
Pussy.
Levitate.
Oh, my God.
The greatest thing ever.
If they pull out any Dua Lipa at all. Billboard, baby, Dua Lipa, make them dance when they come on.
Can't do that anymore.
Nope. The baby is...
Not the remix. Got to play the OG.
He's de-canceled. He's de-gone.
Miley Cyrus is bailing him out.
Yeah, it don't matter.
It's de-over for the baby.
John, seriously, what do I have to do to win some of these Faster Pussycat tickets? If I make Brett laugh hysterically by changing my name to N-word Jim on my caller ID, will that do it? I'll call him every day.
Might do it for me.
I don't want any Twain characters rolling in to the Pussycat show. Hey, dude, how you doing? And I'll be sitting there going, but there's no one home in my house of pain. Guy's like, I'm N-word Jim. Leave me alone.
I can't even think of anything that I can't remember even hearing Faster Pussycat
Really?
songs. Yeah.
Really? Oh, that's
Yeah.
down memory lane.
number off a bathroom wall.
I'm surprised you don't know that one.
No.
5 times.
Poison ivy, you come creeping up right behind me. You make me itch.
I'm a
Baby, you're so unkind.
The worst voice in rock music history, and it's just so gravelly.
Because they were down there with like Trickster and stuff, like the next level up.
Trickster was Beethoven by comparison.
Oh, Brady, you will get a cover. I forgot they did You're So Vain.
Oh, they did You're So Vain for the 40th anniversary, the Rubicon. They threw that out there.
You're so vain.
Maybe you get your hypercolor, re-up the shirt.
Which one
New merch.
Is this them doing You're So Vain?
Heat and airflow. And depending on where the
Oh, you got a little thing running there still with it. This guy. Yeah. Carly Simon's You're So Vain.
This is it?
It was Chrysalis's, I think it was the album, or the 40th anniversary of their record company.
Tie Me Down, right?
Yeah. I call him Tammy, so it's not so cheap.
Watch yourself, good boy.
I didn't realize he's got a little Judd Nelson in
He
him.
looks like Judd Nelson and Craig Gass.
Music-wise, it's not bad. That voice, though.
Voice is terrible.
Oh.
Oh, that song is... The House of Pain is the worst one. That was their ballad. I love all of it. For every reason you shouldn't, I like it. But I'll be there tonight for surezies.
You going to come back tomorrow with a Faster Pussycat shirt on?
Oh, I'm getting the shirt.
Yeah, the Hypercat.
I hope
so.
The shirt.
Re-up it.
Oh, the 2022?
2021. Oh, man, he's singing. He's missing his dad. This is a song about Toledo. His dad left, and he sits on the porch and waits for him.
Mama says, come out, don't waste your time. I said, I've got time. Now, baby, soon.
It's a good song for bastards. You should relate to this, Toledo. Wipe those tears away.
Bastard in a basket.
Where were you? Where'd you go? Daddy, can't you tell? Now there's no one home in my house of pain. I can't wait tonight for the 18 or 19, 40-plus people waving their cell phones in the air.
Oh, your arm is going to be sore.
This one topped the MTV countdown, Brett. I'm surprised you didn't see it.
I don't remember this one.
Adam Curry always used to introduce us.
Him and his big hair. I remember Adam Curry.
Oh, the Happy Father's Day card.
The Daddy Father's Day I love you card. To no one! It's good. The best part of that was when we went to that show after the Motley Crue show, and we're all waiting in line outside to get into After the Gold Rush. We're waiting for the Pussycat to show up. It was terrible. There's a bunch of us. And then this Honda Accord comes up, and the security guy goes, "You can't come back here." And Tie Me Down pokes his head out, and he goes,
I'm in the band, man.
and we're like, yeah.
Get back in your Vega.
People are pounding on the Accord, this rental car.
I'm in the band, man.
Man, that guy couldn't sing 30 years ago. I can't imagine what he can do now.
Can't wait.
Kill it.
Yeah.
I just had to tell everybody.
I'm like, oh, no.
There's no one home.
It's Brady. Yeah, so the Pussycat is tonight, and it'll be the 5th time I've seen Faster Pussycat. Now, there's a pretty healthy gap between the last sighting and this one. I think the last time I saw him was like 95, maybe, something like that. It's a good 25 years.
Yeah, that's a gap.
It's a gap, all right. And not a whole lot in between that I needed to see. I didn't miss out on much in the last quarter century of non-Pussycat love. But Faster Pussycat will be. And I can't wait to go with John Gordon. I need to go
know
with
every word.
Of the like that.
This is a deep cut off of the Pussycat self-titled LP.
Like, oh my, is this real? He's going to give me Pussycat knowledge that I didn't know. I just know a few of the songs. That's it, but they're here tonight. Very excited. I'm going to watch the Steelers play, calm down a little bit.
You got plenty of time.
Ramp up, and then 10 o'clock, the cat hits the stage, and that's when I'll be dragging my ass in there.
Why would you go before? Sorry,
I'm not going.
Band.
I'm sorry, opening bands, but no. If you're opening for Faster Pussycat, I don't want to.
I don't think that process was deep and long to try and find the right bands.
Maybe a needle in a haystack, but I'm not willing to find out. I'm not that interested. But I'll roll in there with Gordon at 10 o'clock. I'll fight the crowd. I might have to take the train. Don't think so. You guys should go. 10 o'clock. Brady, did you ever stay out on a weeknight past 10? Start your night at 10 on a weeknight?
I've done it before.
We're doing it. Let's do this.
Not sure if
Come see the cat. 10 o'clock tonight.
Does sound like
napping. Oh, it'll be a treat.
Legendary night.
It is. Poison Ivy. You don't know that? You didn't remember any Pussycats?
Nothing.
You're too busy with
I remember a lot of those 80s hair bands, but they're ones I don't remember.
That was a really interesting time for me. Because I got into
that. Did you like L.A. Guns and Bang Tango and all that?
I did like L.A. Guns.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I actually stayed away from all the, other than the Faster Pussycat, I
Really?
stayed away from all
of
the.
them?
Yeah, I didn't like them.
Yeah,
I liked
nothing.
I liked the big ones. I liked the ones
Like
that were
Poison and
I
all
didn't
that?
mind. Poison kind of bothered
Poison,
me, but I
Rat,
liked it.
Skid Row.
Those were the ones. Skid Row was top of the list for me.
Skid Row was great.
Yeah.
Like Crew, Skid Row, in the hairband era, I picked and chose wisely. I stayed away from like Bang Tango and Girls School and things like that. Whoever that was,
Brittany Fox.
Yeah, I didn't go down those roads.
That one.
I know them.
I know that because of the video.
Now I'll tell you this: I know the songs because of the videos.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of them I didn't like. Cinderella was kind of on the list. I think Cinderella is better in theory than they are in your ears. Like you think of them and you're like, they were great, and then you hear them and you're like, ooh.
I still like them.
Oh,
I'll take Cinderella.
I can't listen to it.
I love it.
This coming from the guy who's going to see Faster Pussycat.
That's right. But at least I'm admitting what I'm seeing.
That was his taste.
No, it wasn't. It was my poor taste. It's different. When something hit me and I'm like, I had to recognize even early on, this guy's terrible, but I love it. Yeah, you're right. What's he going to sound like mid-50s after just tearing his throat open with
Years
alcohol?
of Marlboro Reds and Jack Daniels. Oh, man.
Oh, and I want to see what the groupies for Faster Pussycat look like now.
You probably don't.
Yes,
no,
I
you
do.
don't.
Oh, I absolutely do. Because it's just going to be it's going to look like the thing Rocky walked through and fought, like just meat hanging off of people. It's just, they're all going to look like sides of beef with Audis.
Labs hanging on hooks.
Oh, man. Just. Yo, Rock, that's a woman's labia. Oh, my God. I've been punching in the labia for I'm a good training. It's really busting up my fingers. Just tough meat. Oh, yeah, Pussycat on stage, I had no idea. But yeah, so I want to see the groupies because I went about, God, it had to be 12, 13 years ago to that, back when KDKB was.
When they were passing the hat?
When they were the Dirthead station and Skid Row passed the hat because they weren't sure they were going to make it to Tucson.
Gas money.
Tucson?
They were asking for money and their bus was broken.
Didn't they get paid for playing the show?
Or
Already
to make it
spent.
a real poignant moment, right?
Already spent. And they're like, all right. It was. Well, because they didn't have Sebastian Bach anymore. So the lead singer who just recently died,
Sebastian Bach did?
No. The guy who took his place.
Oh, phew.
The newbie.
Started to say, man, Skid Row's been around for a long time. The 2,000 people that showed up for this terrible show. Been around for a long time, man. Things happen. We're not even sure we're going to make it from here to Tucson. Dave Snake Sabo's been in the band. People are like, you were one of the original members. He's dead broke, man. We don't know what we're going to do. You got to buy T-shirts and help us out. We're not sure our bus is going to make it to our next show.
I'm talking about you. Wake up.
And I'm like, this is pathetic. I don't want my rock stars homeless.
It's like church. They're passing a hat around? Or
Remember when you guys used to go, I'm nailing everybody in this audience because we're rich and we're in hot tubs in the back of limo. Nope. A school bus that we rented broke.
Oh, my God.
That
there he is today?
This is currently Take Me Down a Faster Pussycat today.
No.
Come on. It is.
Looks like one of the Addams
George
family.
and,
I'm sure that voice is primed and ready to go for tonight.
I can't wait even more.
John, if you want to see what their groupies look like, come with me this morning. QT, Peoria, and the 17. I'll show you all of them.
Take Me Down looks like Brady's worst Halloween costume.
Oh, my God.
I know what I'm going as.
Exactly. You have to this year.
That's one of the monsters in color. That's weird. Well, I don't care. Man,
John, their groupies look like Marge Simpson's twin sisters. Trust
Selma
me.
and Patty. Convinced of it. But I want to know if they're going to throw some body glove on and try to relive the glory tonight.
I still have my body glove shorts from '88.
What's left of it? Oh. Good God, man. Ralphie May is the lead singer of Faster Pussycat?
It's him. Yeah.
I'm not trying to fake it, player, but I be real, right? There's nobody home in my house to pay, Brady. Or Toledo's because his old man left him, but wouldn't you? Ha!
Hot garbage.
Yeah, it's going to be a treat, but I'm excited about it. You guys should all come. $25 for a ticket, by the way, which is a little heavy in my opinion, because I wouldn't have paid that.
That's $24.95 too much.
Well, I don't think they're all right. Brett, you may have exaggerated a little. Worth
$24.50 then. My bad.
Right. Sorry. More than 2 bits, less than 25. Somewhere in the middle. I'd say like $15.
50.
Yeah, come on. It's
Look at that
2021.
guy.
Jesus.
Look at that guy.
Richie Rich.
No, look, that's why I want to give him a few extra bucks.
Well, he's going to need it to feed himself.
$15 will rent you six porn stations for 3 hours on DirecTV.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to help him out. God, I want to see the groupies.
F you guys, Faster Pussycat has a new release out. It's called NOLA. Check it out.
Is that true?
I'll pull it up. Let's hear this.
Oh, God.
Travesty.
I get to listen to new now. And you know what? You may have just talked me out of going. I don't want to hear their new stuff.
Yeah, you can't listen to new stuff.
Oh, got to wade through that.
That's when you can get your hypercolor shirt.
Oof.
During the new stuff. Getting the merch line.
I don't think there's going to be a line.
No?
I think it'll be the merch line. Will be me. me and the guy doing the business.
Oh, jeez. You really want to buy one of these?
There's new Faster
Hang on, let me dust that off.
There is that certain point where it's just the love of the music.
All you have is half shirt.
Jordan Bird said, "The man is a genius. Don't bash Faster Pussycat. Singers lose their voice as they age, but when you sound like garbage from the beginning, no one's going to notice. And when you get older, he sounds exactly the same."
Maybe he had a great plan then.
Brilliant.
Keep his career going.
Ready?
NOLA.
New Faster Pussycat. First again with your new rock. NOLA. New Orleans, Louisiana. All right. Poorly recorded.
This is like a Palladio type recording.
This is from their YouTube channel, which has 812 members, John.
Way too late in the morning. Neighbors in the trees. No one's playing in Jackson Square. Taking my dirt down to New Orleans. Hey, rock and roller.
All right, Katero will be there. We're going.
That kicks ass.
It does kick some ass. My time machine is fired up and ready to go. Ease my hair. Oh, that's good. All right, well, so I'll be that. 2 nights in a row. Too bad they don't have to ching chavas at this. That would make it a little easier. Brett looks like I just admitted to killing a man.
Nauseous.
Oof, what's he thinking?
Just think that could be your last concert ever, too.
It could be it.
And
That's going
to be it.
It will be. This is how I'm closing it up.
That's why I'm not going. I don't want this to be my first and last concert.
To see Faster Pussycat?
No, I'm out.
Taking the chance.
It makes sense in my life that Faster Pussycat is the one thing that I wasted and spent so much time on as a late teens, early 20s guy to close the door on this and have it be my final concert before the pandemic kills 2-3 billion people.
You've got that. I'm just hoping for 3 more weeks, my final concert.
Yeah, you got the tubes. And the tubes are here the day of our Heat Stroke Open. We just found that out this morning.
At the Stick.
Joking about the tubes yesterday. And evidently, they're here at the Talking Stick. Is it at the Talking Stick?
No, it's at the
casino.
The casino, yeah.
Oh, right. By the pool?
It's in the arena.
In the arena. All right. Are you going to go?
And you said
And it's almost
25
sold out.
for the Faster Pussycat?
Yeah.
45 for the tubes.
The tubes are getting 45 a seat?
And you got they're sparse.
You know what's crazy? Yesterday when you brought them up, what was my first question? Is Fee Waybill still alive? That is not good for your band.
Well, you see the picture of it.
If people in the business are asking, are you still alive? Is that him?
No.
No, it's like a tennis player or some
shot putter.
Oh, that's the shot put. That was a guy. Where's the girl?
I think I'd go see the tubes before I'd go and see.
No way.
Yeah. I'd rather go see Dandar than to go see Faster Pussycat.
I'll
just listen to the same song over and over again.
Oh, you would love it. You're coming, Brett.
No way.
It's an assignment. It's a work assignment. I'm putting it on you. There's Faster Pussycat doing NOLA.
Right. Just rolling on that one.
Rock and roller. The tube's still where
I think that's Fee in the top.
No, I think Fee is with the mustache.
Well, the picture I'm already annoyed by.
Yeah.
I don't like any of what I'm seeing there. There's a picture of some this giant Mexican man that lifted me in the air last night.
Look at that. Those are the only tickets that are available, John, those blue dots.
Well, you know what? They got to make so much room for the walkers and the wheelchairs that I think that each ticket gets you 2
it's
seats.
a distance seating?
Yeah. Besides, it's the 21st of August.
There's time.
Half the world will be dead by then. Nobody's getting in on this. Tonight's the last night you're going to have a live show. You guys better embrace the Pussycat, because then I think it's going to start shutting down again. They're already, I don't know there'll be mandates, but I think all the bands and stuff will be a whole lot less likely to start touring around. The pressure's going to get him. McGock yesterday for his 60th birthday, and he's catching heat for even having planned a birthday party, let alone canceling it. Now his guests were all in hotel rooms, and they're mad. You. They're mad that they didn't. Look, he has to. It's optics. It's optics. He can't be on that team and scream out, everybody calm down, no big, large gatherings anymore, and then have a party for his 60th. But again, I ask, who the hell is not vaccinated at the Obama party? They're probably handing out vaccinations at the door. Everybody wants a double up.
It's not a full suit, bubble suit.
Right. They're so far the other way that they're just taking shots a day. They're getting boosters every day. They probably squirt that stuff all over their cereal and in their coffee, and they're just double vaccinating because they're so far to the left. And then the other side's so against it, they're just going to raid it and start spitting and breathing on people. We're all doomed.
Herd immunity.
John, all you need to bring to the show tonight is some tinfoil and some Percocets. Those groupies will start flocking as soon as they hear the crinkles.
I have to shake my pill of Meloxicam. You know what? They go nuts for the pills I have to take, which is arthritis medicine.
Right.
He's got the Melox. He's rocking some Meloxicam. Yeah, until I get my hips replaced in the next couple years, ladies. Pretty sweet. I got the Melox.
Dudes, bring Vader tonight and watch him close.
Vader, I have a ticket waiting for you. That's awesome. Yeah, hilarious. I had the delts, but I got the vaccine. We're all good. You want some Melox? We'll go out in the bathroom and snort the Melox.
Is that arthritis medicine? Ooh, you're a player.
Got to take this until my hips feel better because they're hurting.
He's vulnerable.
I got some gel shot in there, and that seems to be doing the trick, but...
Imagine the traffic on the 60 coming in from east because everybody from AJ is going to be at Faster Pussycat tonight.
There is going to be an odd influx of traffic heading west on the 60 and the 2.
What's going on?
Coming from my neighborhood, I'm going to be the only car leaving and heading towards the Marquee Theater at 10 o'clock.
So many Chevy Impalas in that line.
Oh, yeah. The 1982 Camaros and all that kind of stuff. T-tops.
Totally overshooting it. They don't have cars. They've sold their cars they parted them out for meth. Oh, it's going to be a treat.
Who's the opening band of this nightmare? Scissor Fight?
Yeah, I'd watch it. It was pretty fun, though. 5 times with the Pussycat, man. You can't top that. Yeah,
sorry.
This will be it.
Burned Bridges is the name of the band who gave us the tickets.
Thank
you, guys. A shout out.
Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you, boys.
You know what? Take advantage of your opportunity to play in front of a crowd like this.
Yeah, in front of 4 people.
Yeah.
Easy.
Ooh, yeah.
I can barely see the back.
Don't even need to bring amplifiers. No.
We are Burned Bridges. Hello. Just do the Lou Gehrig speech and get stage. Today, I consider myself the baby. The cavernous emptiness that is Marquee. And then you'll hear, woo, Burned Bridges, baby. That's John Gordon. He'll be there the whole time. He loves that stuff.
Maybe Hugh Downs will get out there and sing with him. I mean, Tammy Downs.
2020's Hugh Downs.
Yeah. Wow. Not everything needs a tie-in.
Wow. Let me explain that.
Just like Tammy Schumer.
Yeah. Tammy Schumer.
That's better.
Amy Schumer. I'd watch Faster Pussycat before Amy Schumer, though. I'd date Faster Pussycat before seeing Amy Schumer. Anyway, tonight.
They're both about the same size. So.
10 o'clock. I'm all over it. One's tolerable. So long, Amy. Tonight, if you want to go. It's a good promotion for the Faster Pussycat. All you people who who don't know much about 80s crappy rock, this is the best way to indoctrinate yourself into it. Because this will make you look at your parents or your uncles or whoever and go, what was wrong with you guys?
It's going to be great now when you're there and the couple that will come up to you. 7 times, bro.
Oh, yeah. I got you by 2.
Toppers.
And if, God forbid, there's anybody who's like, I saw him in Frisco, Sacktown, C-Bus. I'm like, you traveled and followed the cat all over in 91. How many years were you in jail? 11. Involuntary manslaughter. I didn't mean it.
Bogus.
It's a garbage call, man. That's all. Anyway, the cat is back.
Long live the cat.
I'm going to say that to people. I'm like, you guys all right? Are you here for the cat, Holmberg? He's a cat fan.
Drinking claws all night long.
We'll be White Clawing all night long. Oh, yeah. That's going to happen. Ugh. We'll see. But, yeah, so if you want to go, tickets are $20. Go see the Pussycat. And you'll be like me. You'll be standing in that marquee theater going, what was going on? How right was my dad when he would go, what is this garbage? Like, dude, it's Pussycat, bro. Old man. He was right.
Someone will be coming out of there singing NOLA on the way out in the parking lot.
No. Yeah, it'll be the band. It'll be the band, Brady. It'll be the guys in the band. They're the only ones who know the words and only ones who will care about it.
Let me hear you.
But I still want to meet them. They're part of my story. They're one of the small chapters of my growth as a human being.
Choke up a little bit.
I'm not choking up on anything. I'll choke up. If I paid for these tickets, I'd have choked up already. Oh, what was I thinking?
You want to meet him?
Kind of.
You can probably just go to QT. I'm sure Taney's working the midnight shift over there.
Peoria in the 17,
That's right.
apparently.
Peoria in the 17.
I can't stick around much longer, everybody. I got an Eaters and Miss party I got to hit at 5 in the morning. We got to get up early. Poison ivy. Come creeping up right behind me.
Is Governor Jan Brewer the singer? What's going on? Anyway, so it'll be it. This will be it. And I'm happy if the world comes to an end in the next couple weeks, and this is the last thing I get to do because it's a better story. Well, my last show was Eric Clapton, man. Mine was Faster Pussycat at Marquee Theater. Then the world came to an end. Yeah, I hope I'm wrong about that, but I get that feeling everybody's about to knee jerk, and we're about to have some battles here with this Delta thing. The way they're talking, I don't know if it's fear tactics or whatever, but sure doesn't feel like it's going to go the right way. But I'll be damned if I'm going to shut down because there's a group of people that won't play along. And if they're going to get sick from it, so be it. Off you go then into your risk-taking world, and I hope you make it. I hope you're right, but if you're not, I ain't stopping. I got nanobots put in me, so I didn't have to stop. I was told that was the sacrifice you make. Put the nanobots in, and we go forward.
Pedal to the metal.
Yeah, and we're putting her down again, and it's been normal. That was the risk I took by taking those nanobots, is that everything for the greater good of society, we got cleaned out. We can do this now. I didn't want it. But I did it so we'd take off the masks and I could go to stuff like Faster Pussycat without anybody worrying about dying from it. Oh, that would be the worst. What if I go to Faster Pussycat and get the COVID Delta Omega Mu and it kills me? And people are like, if only he hadn't gone to that Faster Pussycat show. Why did he go to that in the first place?
Who are you going to catch it from? There ain't going to be nobody there.
There's going to be some anti-vaxxers.
Yeah, you and John Gordon.
Yeah.
I didn't get the vaccine, brah.
Don't breathe on me, Gordon. All right. What do you got on the big board of musical treats over there? Hope a ton of Faster Pussycat for concert psyching rock.
Yeah, none of it showed up.
All right. Surprised.
Yeah, me too. Wake Up Song brought to you guys by our buddies over there at Action Ride Shop. I was talking to Josh yesterday. Business is booming, and they got a brand new website up, so you can kind of get an idea of what they got, all the accessories, the new bikes they got, and then, of course, once wintertime hits, all your ski and snowboard accessories are going to be there. So check them out. Their brand new website, actionrideshop.com, and as always on Instagram and Facebook.
And you can also, what was the thing you can vote for?
Yeah, you can vote for them. They're trying to come up to your guys' status with all these awards and stuff. So they're trying to go for the best bike shop in Phoenix. So go to their Facebook page. The links are all right there, and vote for our boys because they always take care of us.
And they are awesome. If you're a bike guy, you would know if you go there, you're like, okay, head and shoulders.
Or skiing and snowboarding for the wintertime, guys.
Yeah, head and shoulders above everybody else.
What was that? Hell yeah on there for Drink Drunk for last night. Velvet Revolver, Metallica, Lamb of God, AC/DC, Slipknot, Hatebreed, Ailstorm, Dropkick, Alice in Chains.
Oof. And there's a bunch of them. Ailstorm's pretty solid to start the morning since we were drinking last night. The little Ailstorm.
Sure.
I like it. I like that all day. And we are right. Like tonight, I'm pretty sure tonight is football night, right?
Yeah.
We are having a game. Like the Steelers and Cowboys, we're playing.
Unless the NFL.com is
Yeah, because I got my gear going. I first time in long time. Threw the shirt on. I didn't wear the jersey. It's a little too hot. But I put the Steelers T-shirt on. The love of my life begins again this evening because the Cubs have just dismantled themselves to where I don't care. I got my Steelers back. For a season, I will predict they will be the first time in several years that they're under 500.
Sentimental season.
Man. It's a killer.
That's like 20 years, isn't it?
No, they had, what was it, 03? Was their 6-10? But again, in my 49 years of life, the Steelers have had like 6 seasons under 500, which is remarkable. But I think this is the year that they take a little step back because I just don't think Ben Roethlisberger should be there. But football's back, and that's all right by me. You got to take some. I keep telling all my Steeler friends because my bar is set low, and they're like, "How many wins do you think the Steelers are going to have?" 1. Like, you're crazy. I'm like, 1 win. That way I'll be happy if they pull off more.
So they continue that losing streak
I just don't think.
at the end of the year?
They were 4 of the last 5. They lost 4 of their last 5. They just, they had an all-new offensive line. Ben is ancient. It all depends. I know it could gel if that offensive line does. I just don't see that happening. I think they're in a thing. Their defense is going to be fine, but it's not going to be able to keep up. The offense won't be able to score. If they can, I'll be pleasantly surprised. I have a low bar for the first time in ages.
2 Thursdays in a row for you. You go to the Eagles next week.
Well, their schedule also in the beginning of the season, it's just murderer's row. We got, the Bills to open the season, the Chiefs coming up. It's a rough year. So I am going to, and I'll also go out on a limb right now and say that if the Cardinals stay healthy, I think they win that NFC West and give a good run.
Way.
Yes, sir. I know you hate hearing
it. You heard it here.
You hate hearing it, Seahawks.
No way.
The stay healthy
Not
part
happening.
is huge. If they can stay healthy, though, you look at that roster.
Cardinals winning.
Goodness.
Not happening.
All right. Well, Seahawk fan has spoken.
I didn't say my team would win. I just said the Cardinals aren't winning. There's no way.
This is what I love. Football's back. It'll be great to watch Andy Dalton and his new red beard. He looks like Cornelius.
The rifle.
Yukon Cornelius grew a big red beard. He looks so stupid. But yeah,
Nothing.
We got that going on. Oh, it's great. Football's home. But Cardinal fans, you'll be happy to hear it. I think if that team stays healthy, they're a 12-4 football team that makes a true run for the first time. Got to stay healthy, though. I still don't believe in Kyler. But you surrounded him with so much that I don't think an average to good quarterback will manage this thing.
So you think it's the Trent Dilfer situation? Like,
I
you just surround him with everything good?
He's better than that. I just don't trust that he's that good. And I also think one good hit, he goes away.
You get popped and he stops running, man.
But then that goes back to the health thing. If they stay healthy and keep him clean, that team's got a shot. My Steelers don't. Brady, your Bungles don't.
Young Joey B.
Your Bears don't. Seahawks are good.
Plus, your Bengals open up with that COVID mess, Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, that's right. He's loaded up on him. Yeah, that's right.
If I
You guys are
die, I
gonna catch
die.
it. Yeah. If I die, I die. What are you, Drago?
Yeah.
If I die, I die. That's not the line, idiot. That's the losers talking.
Brett's got the Rams.
This weekend? Oh, that's the opening week.
first
Yeah,
season,
you're going to lose that game. It's going to be drastic.
Which game are we not going to lose?
That's one you're going to lose.
Come on, Brett. Where's your hope?
That's going to be terrible. And Matthew Stafford's going to kick your ass again.
So wait a minute. It's going to be September, and you're going to be deep in baseball still.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Thank God.
We'll talk about
Man.
that.
Because, until Virginia McCaskey's dead, we ain't going anywhere.
Not wrong.
Is she close?
That's sour
She's
milk.
like 96 or something like that.
This is how you talk about sports, ladies. Nobody said, well, the twisties, and all we're hoping for is healthy ownership. We root our owners dead when they start missing with our team. You're right. People said that about the Raiders for years. Until Al dies, this team's got no chance. And the Dutch boy's done a nice job of making it at least respectable again. That's how men talk about sports. We kill stuff, but we don't write letters to each other. You don't even know what it's like to be a general manager or owner of a football team. You can't talk about it. All right, let's go to the inappropriate.
Away with you.
Yeah. Stop it. Brett just rooted his owner, his ancient, legendary owner, to croak because he's had it.
Done. Ooh, September
times
19th,
come
Bears
around.
and Bengals.
Yep.
Oh, boy, you boys can get it together.
See if somebody can score.
The Cardinals, Kime has come around. I mean, he had the Twisted Tees a couple years ago.
Oh, he had the twisted tees, all right. He's got them every day. I still don't know how he's got
Twisted.
pictures of the Bidwells all tangled up in a sex rat king because there's no way that guy should still have a job. Crazy. All right, you got Ailstorm ready to go? Oh, come on, Richard.
What the?
It's your job to get that. That's why we were stalling with football talk. But it is. It's tonight. I don't even know what time the game is. 5? 5:30?
Yeah, 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock, and then 8 o'clock, that's over. I catch an hour. I get an hour's worth of winks. Head on out to the Pussycat. What a night. Mark my words. And it is the anniversary, 16th anniversary of me getting squirted in the mouth by breast milk. I'll never forget.
Over the top.
August 5th.
I looked it up. You nailed it.
2005. Lady shot her breast milk at me and put it right in the clown's mouth.
Tasty freeze.
I just still remember your reaction. You up and down like...
Oh, well, you don't feel, well, it's a booby. I'm like excited that there's a booby out.
And it was almost in the eyes.
Oh, she coated me.
Yeah.
I felt like Peter North was in the room. Now I know what ladies
All you
feel
needed
like.
was a balloon above your head to inflate.
I had
Squirt it in the mouth.
I was giggling like a porn star. Some of it's hitting my face, some of it's in my mouth. I'm like, this is how they feel.
I was just in shock. I couldn't believe how
12
long
feet?
the stream.
The stream, Brett, she was like standing
amazing.
all the way over there, and it rainbowed over. And my mouth was wide open. The stuff was raining
like
down.
Like it was yesterday, Brett.
It was like a white. It was a big white stream in the air. It's like shooting at my face. Money shot. August 5th, 2005. A day that will live in milky infamy. And it wasn't bad.
Together, Harry Callis doing something like that. That's going to be awesome.
It's like you're at Benihana's and the guy's squirting the sake.
Sake.
On August 5th, 2005, a young disc jockey from Phoenix had a dream. And a pair of well-filled C-cup breasts, maybe D, decided to fulfill the wish.
Was this on the air?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
she
put that on the best of.
The best part was
this weekend?
Yeah.
She said, to celebrate the anniversary. She said, because I said, do you need to get closer? And she goes, oh, no. So she'd been firing this stuff around the house like she was playing Battleship.
Yeah.
I don't even know her name. I should know her name.
Mama Jugs.
Mother Jugs. When Mother Jugs entered the room, everyone knew there'd be trouble. She decorated that young man's face for a good 7 seconds while he giddily leapt into the air. Drinking what tasted like a combination of warm milk and Kellogg's Sugar Pops, he swallowed every last drop. On this day, in morning sickness history, milk face. That was great. Yeah, this is it, 16 years ago. I don't even know what brought it on, but I don't know if we could get a pregnant lady in here to shoot me in the face with anything.
There was something previous in the week, and you
I'll say this.
Been a story
emailed in.
To bookend that, too, before COVID takes over. If there's any ladies lactating right now that want to come down to the station and celebrate the reunion, relive it, I'm in.
Faster Pussycat tickets are yours.
We'll give you you can go to Faster Pussycat with me and Gordon.
You get down here today.
You can hit Timey down on the stage.
Yeah, first one to get it in the clown's mouth whole. I'll stand with my mouth wide open. You got a 12-foot gap. We're actually going to do it like, all right, you got it at 10. I'll step 2 feet back, and the first one gets in at 12 feet. And we'll go until the ladies just don't have the distance. But contact D. Toledo at 98kpd.com if you want to degrade yourself and come down here and do
see
that.
Faster Pussycat.
Well, that's degrading in itself. Prediction? No one volunteers for this because it's creepy now. It used to be fun. Now it's just creepy. People are creeped out by that. 16 years ago. But it's like I can taste it when I think about it. If you left a bowl of Sugar Pops milk out for like 25 minutes and let it get to room temp.
It was that sweet.
And then drank it. It was that sweet.
Nice.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. You should give it a run. I think you'd love it. Sweet milk?
You'd have many things going on in your brain.
You'd get the diabetes from it. You'd be all over that. It was good.
I had it the other night, just 2 nights ago. Cinnamon Life.
Breast milk?
No.
Oh.
Sugar milk.
Cinnamon Life is, I haven't had cereal in a long time. That's pretty good.
Me too, and I ended up having a Seinfeld
4 bowls
for dinner.
Yeah.
Bowl of cereal.
There's nothing wrong with that. It's a bachelor's paradise. It's the old days where you just had a big old bowl of cereal and a remote in your underwear alone. And it was happy. It was a good time. It was a nice... Brady's in the bitch barn, though, with a thing of golden grams.
Locked in.
Can't get out. Kirby's blocking me with one of her shoes.
It's a good 5-hour session.
Let's do it. Ailstorm. It's drink, right?
Yep.
It's the name of the song. Ailstorm's pretty great. Bunch of pirates singing about drinking. And we'll do that breast milk if you're interested. Close out that anniversary.
You guys partake?
I'll partake.
98.
Hit me.
98. KUPD.
You've been listening to Holmberg's Morning Sickness Podcast, brought to you by our friends at Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale. Meet, mesquite, repeat. Eric'sFamilyBBQ.com.